When Happy Face Entertainment rebranded their pop group in 2017, it just wouldn't be their idol looks or pop sound that would change. Rather, the group would shift from K-pop and emphasize rock with a new group name, Dreamcatcher. Let's find out why this group is one of the most underrated rock groups in Korea today. Before Dreamcatcher, the group was called Minx, and they were your standard K-pop group. And while they had some catchy songs and a decent following, they never really broken out, even as a mid-tier group. The competition during Minx's time from 2014 to 2017 was really fierce, with a lot of new K-pop groups debuting during that time. So Happy Face Entertainment, their company, in late 2016 said, you know, we gotta change things up. And rather than have the group disband, they would rebrand them as Dreamcatcher. So rather than the K-pop hooks that they were used to, they would start to emphasize rock with elements of metal, goth, and pop rock. The group would also go from their original 5 in Minx to now 7, as they would add 2 new members, Han-dong and Ga-hyun. And of course, you can't have a rebranding without changing your name, as they went from Minx to Dreamcatcher. Now, just to show their evolution from K-pop to rock, first, let's take a look at their days when they were K-pop starlets at Minx. And now their sudden transformation to rock with Dreamcatcher. Now, rebranding is usually tough for existing groups. For instance, the once mega popular group Wonder Girls tried such a change. From 2007 to 2015, the Wonder Girls were a pop dance group. Yet in 2015, they switched to a more acoustic instrumental group that would take the whole dance element that made the group successful. That transition didn't work out to further prolong their careers, where it showed that doing genre transitions would be a risky move. Happy Face Entertainment knew Minx needed a major shakeup, so they would trade their pop image for a dark rock goth look. Their fans would also get a new fan name, InSomnia, a year later in 2018, a nod to the nightmare dream concept that Dreamcatcher would now have. And the official meaning behind their fan name is that Dreamcatcher and their fans would be happy together in their dreams. As for their videos, they would have unique imagery, such as the butterfly princesses and Fly High, forest lurkers and Good Night, and confident tricksters and Chase Me. The group had this underlying story with the Nightmare series, which each new video. Yet, there's no official explanation of the overall story. Nonetheless, this hasn't stopped fans from trying to piece together each video and have their own theories about the Nightmare series story. The members would also have their own distinct Nightmare themes to add for a unique flavor and to distinguish each member. For instance, the leader Jiu would have the nightmare theme of being chased by a stranger. The main dancer, Suwa, would have the nightmare theme of being restrained or unable to move. And the other singers would have their own nightmare themes as well.
들인데 악몽 캐릭터가 있어요.
네, 저희 7명 한 명 한 명 악몽을 맡고 있어요. 두구두구두구.
요정 캐릭터가 있어야 되는 거 아니에요?
The Nightmare series would be their defining point for Dreamcatcher, as the series would end when the Escape the Era came out in 2018. However, when Minx first became Dreamcatcher, not everyone was confident or on board at first. As Jiu recalls in an interview with Teen Vogue, she wasn't sure of the shift to rock and goth. Since rock isn't popular in Korea, will this genre work for the public, Jiu wondered? However, her bandmate Shion had a more positive take. Since she was a big fan of the Japanese group One Ok Rock and went to a lot of their concerts in Korea, she had a lot of fun at Japanese rock concerts. Thus, she had a good idea how fun a rock concept would be. Fellow member Yoo Hyun, like Jiu, would be nervous at first, but after finding a strong niche and a strong fan base, feels much better about their transition to rock. And from this transition, the group has found a lot more success for their sudden transformation to rock goth. Their musical genre and visual concepts made them unique in the K-pop industry, as they were noticed quite fast. In fact, during their debut year, Dreamcatcher received more attention the entire 3 years when they were Minx. And one of the other ways the group got recognition is when Mnet misspelled their name on the K-pop YouTube channel. It's actually an inside joke with Dreamcatcher's InSomnia, where they spelled it this way, and that's some pretty bad spelling. Ever since that misspelling snafu, many Dreamcatcher fans or InSomnia have been memeing the Mnet misspelling, which got them further attention. The pop rock girls would also make an appearance on the YG-led show Mix 9. 4 of the members, Jiu, Shion, Yoo-hyun, and Dami, would be briefly featured on the show. Yet that brief appearance wouldn't be long, as the 4 members would depart from the show because of their conflicting schedules of their Brazil tour, but this might have been a good move for Dreamcatcher, as Mix 9 would ultimately end in disaster when the show did not fulfill promises to debut a winning group, soon getting a bad rep. Thus, the group really dodged a bullet by withdrawing from Mix 9, as leaving that show saved them time to put their effort more into furthering the group's branding and career. In mid-2018, Dreamcatcher would make the natural move to Japan. Seeing how they're a rock group, and Japan loves rock. It's one of the biggest genres in the country. So it just naturally makes sense that they'd make that move. They would sign with Japanese music company Pony Canyon, which is one of the biggest music subsidiaries in Japan. Their 2018 Japanese music release, The Beginning of the End, was quite successful as it hit number 7 on the Oricon. And it's not just the Japanese market that the group's rock vibes have resonated with. The group resonated with gamers and anime fans as well. Dreamcatcher's Catch Me is in the Korean dance rhythm game Pump It Up, bringing in a whole new audience of gamers that stand the group. The group's anime-sounding intros and J-rock sound have also brought anime fans as well as J-pop fans. Songs such as Over the Sky and I Miss You have that anime vibe to it, as the group's songs are a good way for K-pop fans to get into anime-like songs. The triple threat of having Dreamcatcher appealing to more niche K-pop fans, J-pop fans, rock fans, gamers, and anime fans lets the group carve out their own strong niche in a sea of mainstream K-pop. While Dreamcatcher does have the strong niche fan base within Korea, they're not considered a tier 1 group. Overseas, however, they have much bigger fan bases. The group has done tours in Latin America, Taiwan, the US twice, at KCON LA 2018, and an LA fan meet, and as mentioned earlier, Japan. Dreamcatcher follows many of the other K-pop groups that don't hit the top tiers of popularity within their native Korea, but find their true audience overseas. Continuing the Dreamcatcher's appeal to the West, the group has ongoing European and US tours in 2019 called The Invitation from Nightmare City. In their upcoming 4th year, Dreamcatcher has created their own niche and thrived. In fact, the group's success has prompted Happy Face Entertainment to create a sub-label aptly named the Dreamcatcher Company. Happy Face Entertainment's bold move to switch from Minx's K-pop style to Dreamcatcher's rock pop style has paid off greatly. So as always, I'd like to know your comments in the comments below. If you guys like what we do here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button. And if you guys like real talk on K-pop, then please sign up for my email list and grab that free ebook below. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys.